This conference will now be recorded.
Hi, hello all. Welcome to the next session on ALE IDOCS. In the last class, we have discussed about the error handling in ALE IDOCS, and also we have seen some kind of RFC errors. So the SM58 is an RFC error, and now we are going to look it out. So even we have seen how to trigger the IDOCS for the material master. Now we are going to see the how to trigger an IDOC for the vendor master. Maybe I can look out the vendor master, trigger IDOC for vendor master record. So you already know what is the message type for the vendor master. It's a CREMAS, and you know what is the IDOC type. It's a CREMAS 05. And simple guys, the communication settings are same almost, because the source system is same, the target system is same. So no need to do any communication settings like RFC destination, port, everything is same. Only the technical details are different. So just simply I go to the W20 and go to the LS. I use the same partner profile. I don't use different one. So the partner profile is this. So existing, but just you need to add an outbound parameters. That's it, guys. So don't create that. That's the thing. So if you have in the IDOC setup, if you have an existing communication, existing partner for the two systems, no need to create any new things. Okay, you need to utilize the existing partner profile, and one partner, always one partner for the one system. That's the concept. Okay. So don't create new partner profiles, new RFC destinations. Don't create anything, and just you need to add an your uh, blocked by SAP user. Okay, someone is blocked, maybe 800. Maybe I can go to the SM12 and list out. And some people, I think EDI, all transactions are related to the IDOCS. Okay, delete the entry. That's it. Locked actually. That is okay. I'll unlock it. The transaction is the SM12, guys. And go to the W20 again and go to the LS and go to the existing partner profile. So this is the existing partner profile. Add the message type CREMAS. Okay, port is same. No need to, and also I will do the trigger immediate, guys. Otherwise, I need to do the reprocess the IDOCS by using programs. Select trigger IDOCS immediately and CREMAS 05. So this is the IDOC type, and save it. My partner profiles are saved, and same way, and you need to add this in the uh, receiver side as well. Go to the 810 and go to the WE20, maintain the inbound partner profile, and go to the LS and go to here. Here you need to add the inbound partner profile and add, and message type is the CREMAS, and you need to find out the inbound process code. If you want to find out the inbound process code, the transaction code is WE42, and the inbound for the vendor is I think vendor CRE. We'll see guys, CRE1. It's a CREMAS vendor master, guys. CRE1. So process code is the CRE1, guys. Material master, it's an MATM. Material master, it's an MATM. Maybe you'll remember that. That's not a problem. It's a process code for the CRE1, and go to the CRE1 and enter the CRE1. Double click it. You will see the function model. See, guys. So IDOC input creditor. This is the function model assigned to this process code. So by seeing this, guys, what did you identified? Let's take an example of, I go to the save. I go to the matmas and MATM, and you see there is a function module, and come back and come back and come back and go to the CREMAS. You see the function module. So what did you identify? What did you identify? Is there any common relation? So, so this is an inbound process code, guys. Always the function module naming convention will be inbound function module naming convention. Always it should be an IDOC underscore input. It's an inbound function module input underscore star star star. So always the naming convention will be like this. Okay, IDOC underscore input underscore. So here, so most of the times it will be an IDOC type, guys. The star will be an IDOC type most of the times, 90% of the case. Okay, so some cases it is different, but 90% of the times it will be an IDOC type. So this is an inbound function model which is assigned to the process code, guys. Save, and this function model is responsible to read the data from IDOC and post the data into the application. So that's it. This is done. And now I go to the outbound side, and so partner profile is done, and I go to the distribution model. The distribution model, you need to add the message type. So like we created a distribution model for MatMask, even the same distribution model we can use it, guys. Just we need to add in a message type, that's it. So don't create any new distribution model. So create the maintain the distribution model. Just add your whatever the one distribution model and also one partner profile. Simple. Go to here and add the message type and add the first one is sender is 800 and receiver is 810 and Cremas is the application. That's it. And add one more reverse, and sender is 810 and receiver is 800 and Cremas. Okay. And again distribute this. If you distribute it, the new message type which we added, that will be reflected in the target system. And save first and select this, edit and model view and distribute, and this new message type will be added to the target system. That's it. The setting is done, guys. So now to send the vendor the transaction code, send vendor the transaction code is BD 14, I think BD 14, and go to the BD 14 and enter. See, guys, vendor account number. So maybe I have a vendor IBM. I think I have created some or else you can create your own vendor, guys. We'll learn how to create the vendor as well, because it will be good if you know already you are masters in BDC, you learn this. And 1000 and 001, this is a company code, this is a purchase organization, this is an account group. And maybe I need to give the EDG IDOC vendor 1. So this is my vendor number. Okay, enter. Account number incorrect, check account number. Account number is incorrect. I think external number, enter. Okay, EDG IDOC 1. Yeah, maybe it is exceeded, it seems. And this is the IDOC test. Give something, and India this and enter and enter. And if you want to maintain a bank account details, you can maintain the bank account details. India bank key F4 001. You can put the 001 and bank account 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and account holder some IDOC test, enter. These are the bank details. So where the bank details will be stored in reconciliation account 31,000 cash managed group A1. Okay, and order currency India INR. Okay, that's it, guys. One vendor is created. So what is the vendor bank table? LFBK. You are master in tables. So EDI IDOC 1 has been created, guys. This is my vendor number. I go to the BD 14 and what is the EDI IDOC 1? This is the vendor number. Message type cremas and target is what is that? G Irfan 810. Okay, save it. Save it and execute. One master IDOC, one communication IDOC is created. So I put partner profile, trigger IDOC immediately, WE02 and execute. And see, this is the IDOC and go here. Maybe if it is, see guys, LFA1 vendor, it's see, this is an EDI IDOC1. So 3, and let's go to the target system and 8N and we'll see the IDOC status WE02 and execute. And you see, double click first and see the data record. Yes, LFA1 EDI IDOC1. So IDOC is reached, but there is an error. 65 is an one error, guys. What is exactly the 65? We'll see the status record. So error in cross company code 1000 does not exist, guys. Company code is does not exist in this system. See, the cross company code 1000 does not exist, guys. So this is a functional error, configuration error. So if you see any error, 65 error in ALE service, this is a functional error, guys. So one more status codes. Where did I mention those? Okay, maybe I can put the status code 65 error in ALE service. It's a functional configuration error, and also it's, I'm not sure exactly that is the issue or not. Why? Because definitely the company code should exist, guys. So if you go to the here SE16N, so do you anybody knows what is the database table for the company code? 2001. See company code. So I give the 1000 and execute. See guys, the 1000 is available. It's not an exact message. So the problem is sometimes ALE, this standard system doesn't give a proper error message. So this is not a problem. Maybe this is a problem with some kind of configurations. Maybe I go to the this NSE 16N and I go to the EDIDS status record and put an IDOC number and execute. And cross company code does not exist. And do you have any application log? So there is no application log also available. So exactly, I don't think this is a problem. Company code is exist. Maybe the company code related data does not exist. So what I can do is one more thing is, guys, we can go to here and there is an option called edit segment with errors. So if any errors in the segment level, it shows the segment level, but it's not showing up. So what is the problem? Maybe so in this kind of situations, I didn't find any application log, I didn't find any proper message. Then we must debug this IDOC, guys. So how can you debug the IDOC? So So if you want to debug the IDOC, Control Y, take the IDOC, and the transaction code is WE19, guys, and put the IDOC number and execute. And here you can see the uh, inbound function module, guys. If you want to debug, the function module is responsible to process the data. So definitely you need to debug an inbound function module. Click on inbound function module. So already you know what is the function module, inbound function module. Where you will see inbound function module, you can see this inbound function module in the process code level, IDOC underscore input underscore creditor, guys, for the vendor. So the function module is see, double click, you can see this is the function model which you need to use for the debugging, guys. So this is the function model. Control V and call in debugging mode. See, there is an option, and debugging means always you need to select an in foreground. Okay, so execute, and maybe I do not have much sessions. And debugging, switch to the new debugger. And what is, where is the message, guys? The message is coming somewhere. So here you can see the put in a message, message type A and status ID FC327, guys. So this is the place where it is coming an error. The message class is FC, the number is 327. So one more powerful option in the debugging, guys. You can set the breakpoint, and at the breakpoint at message, guys. So this is the one more powerful concept. So whenever you get any messages, error messages, so don't debug standard program. Standard program will contain almost 10 to 20,000 lines of code. So if you see any messages are rising, so try to find out the message class. That's the beauty of the message class and the message number. So breakpoint at, see, my message ID is FC and the number is 327. 327. So I will put on a breakpoint at this. See, so breakpoint set at that message. Okay, now if I execute, it will stop over there. F8. What happened? It should stop at that breakpoint, guys. So next one is W19. So this is, we can use reprocess as well as the, we can debug the IDOCS. Definitely this is a question. How can you debug the IDOCS? The transaction is WE19. And but you must know the inbound function module, what function module you need to use to debug. So the function module will be available in the process code level, guys. What happened? Some problem is, will stop transaction. Okay, WE19 and execute and go to inbound function model, already there. Call in debugging mode. Okay, that's not a problem. And breakpoint at message FC and 327 and set the breakpoint. Breakpoint is set F5, F8. Okay, it's not stopping. So see, whenever you do the debugging or anything, it creates a new IDOC, guys. But it's not a, it doesn't solve our problem. Even that will be also in the status code. Okay, it comes to the 51. So we'll go to the 15, go to the status 51. See guys, region 01 is not defined for the country in India. So this is the message which is coming up in the here, how to set the region for the country. So maybe in the target system, I see 810. So it is calling up BDC. Okay. See, 01 is not defined, guys. See, in India country key, what are the regions we have? No values, no regions are maintained for the India, guys. That's the problem actually. So problem is, so for Indian country, no values are defined. So how to define the regions for in a country? Now I need to act like a functional consultant. So maybe we'll we call in foreground, it goes over there. So set region for country in SAP. Set region for country in SAP. So how to set the region configuration for country SAP? Okay. So how to create a new region code and assignments which are credit health records. Go general settings, set countries, insert regions. Okay. So we need to go to the IMG Spro. IMG means it's a name Spro, guys. Go to the Spro. It's a functional error. This is also a and general settings. Do you see any general? I don't think there will be any general settings. Huh? No, no, no. General settings will be available in NetWeaver. Where? Hmm? See, general settings. See, set countries, define countries, insert regions. Country is there. Country is there. See, and our country is India. Country is IN. IN is not there. We'll try to use country India. Okay, 01. It's an Andhra Pradesh. Okay, save. And this is a customization, guys. Configuration. It will ask for the customizing request. See, so set region for country India. That means I can transport this, and this will set the region for country in the quality and production systems, guys. That's the configurations and customizations. So we set an India country code and come back and come back, and now I will reprocess the IDOC, guys. So go to the W19 again, WE19, and execute 15 and standard. You can reprocess immediately. No need to do any debugging. So 16 is created now. So go to the 16 and check the status of the 16, guys. Check the status of an 16 IDOC. And again, there is one more error, status record and uh, company code. Actually, this is not the error actually. Does not exist. 327 FC. I did setting. Okay, we'll do the reprocess again. 16. So execute inbound function model call in foreground. We'll do the processing and F8. And this is my IDOC and the region. See Andhra Pradesh, which is coming in. I'm processing this in the front end and processing the record and customer, and that's it. India, bank, that's it. Cash management. See guys, account 31,000 in invalid reconciliation account in company code 1000. This is the error actually. So 31,000 is not defined in the target system. How to maintain the reconciliation account for the company code? Even this has to be configured. Okay, and this is the functional job, guys. Okay, so configure reconciliation reconciliation account for company code SAP. So creating a otherwise F4 take some reconciliation account, guys. Uh, some reconciliation account process with another reconciliation account. Select, enter, 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 and enter. That's it. Enter, enter. That's it. A vendor is created in the target system. The IDOC number is 17, guys. Maybe I'll go to the uh, refresh and go to the 1753. The vendor is successfully posted into the application. So that's the vendor master. This vendor is created in the target system, guys. So this is the vendor master creation. Okay. So how to solve the errors? That's what we have seen W99. But so I will do one more thing, guys. I create one more vendor. XK01 and enter and EDC IDOC to normally the functional error which I did right. Normally as an ABAPer we don't do it. We will ask the functional to do the configuration. Here we do not have functional. That's why I'm doing it. Okay, we don't do it, guys. So as an ABAPer, you need to find out what is the error. That's it. But you are not responsible to do the functional configurations. Okay, IDOC test 2 and this. Now region is available target system. We will not be getting any error. Customer, I don't enter bank and reconciliation account, guys. This time we use the same one. So which one is 15? This one, what we taken. This is there in the target system, I think. Okay, 15, 100, 1000 is there. I'm going to create with that A1. This time we will not be. We don't see any errors. It seems. Okay, save. So IDOC, yeah, EDG doc2. Okay, so go to the BD14 and EDG doc2. This is one more vendor. What is that? Message type, cremas, and target system is 810 and execute. Master IDOC on communication IDOC and go to the WE02 and execute. And you see 03 is the success. See the data record and you can see it's an EDZ IDOC 2. So now go to the target system 810, refresh. See 65. Why it's problem? IDOC 2. See the status record. Cross company code 1000 does not exist. So some problem, but control record. See guys. So now I am going to reprocess this IDOC with the another transaction called BD87 guys. I don't use the W19. So whenever you reprocess with the W19, it is creating a new IDOC. But now I am going to use BD87. So execute and see error in ALV service cross system company code. This is my IDOC. So error in ALV service and reprocess the IDOC. See error in ALE service, new status, old status, new status also same. So why error in long text? FC327 it is coming. Display IDOC. Why? What is the problem? Mr. India Regio 01 and LFB 1000 reconciliation account problem. I think so. Maybe first we'll debug this and then we'll come to the what is control C WE19 and control V and execute inbound function model. Call this in the foreground mode. What is the problem? And F8 it will show guys where is the problem. So okay, this is 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 okay. No error guys. Why it's coming? That's it. 19 is created and reprocessed and go to the 19 IDOC. So come back and 17 refresh it and 19 successfully posted. This is successfully posted. Sometimes you will get these kind of things, but the IDOC is posted guys. So that's the this time we have a reconciliation account and region, so that's why there is no error. Sometimes it may giving some kind of errors guys. So this is a vendor master things guys, but I've sent the IDOC the vendor and the vendor number is this. Let's take an example of I have changed the IDOC. I have changed this vendor in the front end system. So that means the source system. Okay, this is my IDOC. I will go to the XK02 and select all and enter. See guys, I maintain the street Amir Pet and house number 123 and postal code is 500010 and city is Hyderabad. But when I make the save here, I saved it, but the saved data has to be reflected in the target system. So how can you trigger the changed data IDOC? So the concept we call it in a change pointers case. So let's introduce the change pointers. And so the next concept is the change pointers. Okay. Trigger IDOCs for the changed records. So whenever we do the change pointers, and so the main thing is you need to activate the steps for the change pointers. One is activate change pointers in the system. Change pointers in the system. When you are doing a first time fresh installation, you must activate the change pointers, guys. So the transaction code is BD. Don't write it. I need to see BD 62 or 61. No, not 62. BD 61. Yes, guys. So here, suppose if it is a fresh installation, fresh system, the checkbox will not be activated, guys. So already we did, so that's why it is there. If it is a fresh SAP installation, this will be in a blank. So always you need to activate in a change pointers. Activate the change pointers. Okay. Workflows. Where is 800? So some transports are different here. Why? 800 client. Customizing request. Perfect. Okay. So I have activated the change pointers. Okay. First you must activate the change pointers. Then second thing is activate message type for the change pointers. So you need to activate the message type. Suppose if you want to change, if you want to trigger an IDOC for the vendor master data, you need to activate a message type for the change pointers. So this cremas, the vendor data cremas you need to activate. So activate the message type for the change pointers. I think BD 52. Yes, guys. See BD 52 and my message type is cremas. CRAMAS. Enter. And guys, here you need to provide. So what fields? So what fields you need to select for the changes? So here you can see there are a lot of fields, guys. So don't enable all these fields. Okay, see in LFA1 there are some fields, and so what it will do, it will, if any field, this field changes, address changes, it will trigger an IDOC, or else what are the AN red Mr. If the Mr. field changes, it will trigger an IDOC. Okay, any field which is maintained over here, so that is eligible to name one, name two, any field changes, it is going to trigger, guys. Maybe I'm going to deselect all the fields, so I don't want to be trigger the IDOC for the all the fields. Some of the fields I would like to add it, guys. I don't want all the fields. See, so maybe what I will do is and one more also there, guys. BD 51, not BD, BD 50. See, guys, this is the transaction for the first. Activate change pointers for the message type. You must provide a message type over here. So otherwise it doesn't work. So the cremas, see, cremas is here. See, the cremas is here. Okay, debmas is also here. Suppose if you deactivate this, so the changed documents will not be triggered. The changed pointers will not trigger for the cremas, guys. So you need to activate the message for the uh, message types. So what is the transaction? It's a BD 50. The transaction code is activate change pointers in the system. The transaction is BD 61. Activate message type for the change pointers BD 52 and activate required fields for the change pointers. Then it is in a BD 52, guys. So only required fields I need to activate. Don't activate for the all the fields. So maybe I will go to here and year, and go to the BD52, BD52, and cremas select. And I don't want all these guys. Maybe remember what is the object and the table name. Actually, there is a concept called change document concept, guys. So KRED LFA1. You remember these two things. Okay, I will select all. Okay, remove. Okay, I removed everything. Now I am going to maintain only whenever you change KRED and table name LFA1 and field name is, I select the some of the field names now. So whenever the uh, land one changes, that time only you need to what is that? An entry with this key is marked for deletion. Okay, first you need to save it, then save first, because already we deleted, right? We need to save it first. We deleted something, you save it and go back, then again come to the change BD52 and cremas, and now you are going to add. So KRED and table is LFA1, and maybe the fields I can put some other fields. Whenever the country changes, I need an IDOC to be triggered. Okay, and KRED and LFA1, and maybe whenever the name one changes, I want an IDOC to be triggered. KRED and KRED and LFA1, and whenever guys, don't enable for all the fields guys. So I would like to, whenever the postal code changes, then only I need to trigger the IDOC. So like this we are going to maintain guys. For the required fields we are going to do any change pointers. Don't enable the change pointers for all the fields. So maybe one more thing is sort field. Whenever the region changes, then only I need to trigger country, region, name one, and postal code. Okay, so we'll play with this now. Save. Saved it. So remember these fields only. Okay, so now I go to the vendor. I go to the vendor XK02. So this is my IDOC guys. So select all, enter. So what I told, if the name one changes, so I will change this to the, it's a change name, and also what I put another one is we'll change the, I came out postal code I mentioned, right? Okay, maybe I will go with the postal code. Maybe one is changed. Postal code is also I can put it. Postal code I can put space to the 500010, and I changed this record. I have changed this record, guys. Now come back. But how can you trigger the IDOC, guys? In case of change pointers, okay, execute program RBDM IDOC, guys. This is the program to trigger IDOC for the changed records. You need to trigger the program RBDM IDOC to trigger the IDOC for the changed records. So let's go to the here and 810. Sorry, go to here, save it. Come here and 800. So SE38 RBDM IDOC. I got an SIT. So even there is a transaction as well for this. You can do the where user list and click on transaction. You can see the transaction as well. Yes, I didn't forget. So BD21, select change pointer. Transaction is BD21. Some people guys, they don't know program, they know the transaction. So what is the If you tell program, hey, no, you are telling wrong answer. So maybe, so this is also one more thing, BD21. So some IT, right? People know something, they know that is only the answer. So people will be having that kind of, because they don't listen, because they think they know the IDOCS. If you sell RBDM IDOC, what is saying? Okay, the program is RBDM IDOC, transaction code is BD21, guys. So because I have argued with this long back, that's why I am telling this. I told this. No, there isn't a transaction code. Who knows? I know the program. Check it. I'm not in front of the system. So please check it in the system. The both are same. Okay, he didn't listen. He rejected me. Okay, because of that argument. Okay, you tell RBDM IDOC. If you tell transaction, yes, the transaction code is BD21, guys. Okay, so trigger the IDOC, and so SE, you can use BD21 or program anything. See message type. So message type is cremas. So I am going to trigger all the change record for the vendor master, guys. So till now, what are the vendors changed? First time, guys, it will check all the vendors which are changed till now for the first time, but the later it will check only the respective entries. First time it takes some time. Why? Because till now there are a lot of vendor master changes. It will pick up all the vendors, it will throw, it will dump, it will create an IDOCS. So first time leave it, but the second time you will get only the one record. Whatever you change, that record you are going to get it. So that's why very dangerous, guys, change pointers is. Suppose I have in a system till now past 20 years, but today one guy come up, implement an IDOC and also implement a change pointers. So whenever you do the change pointers, what it will do is it will fetch all the 10 years changed records, it will send the IDOCs. But when you do that, your system will hang, guys. That's the beauty of the push and pull mechanism. We will first enable a push mechanism. That means I will put in a collect IDOCs first. Okay, then I trigger in a change pointers. It will generate an IDOC. It will keep it in the status code 30 only. That means it doesn't send the IDOC to the target system, guys. I work for 10 days for this concept. Actually, it's a small concept, but whatever I did in real time, the global broker window project in Netherlands. So I activated a change pointers for the material master. So that company is having a lot of materials and lot of changes in the material master. So I activated the change pointers, and I know that concept. But what my business user did is he run the RBDM IDOC program in the production without asking me. So it fetches all the change records. So almost 10 lakhs materials, 10 lakhs changes are there. It creates a 10 lakhs IDOCs in the system. So whenever it generates 10 lakhs IDOCs, actually we have a middleware TIPCO. The TIPCO will take the IDOCs, it will send to the customs department. So whenever the 10 lakh records goes to the TIPCO is very lightweight application. So the TIPCO system is hanged. So all other interfaces are stopped, guys. So for that, actually I need to clear all the IDOCs. So it takes almost 10 days for me to clear all the 10,000 IDOCs. So very sensitive concept, this change pointers. So that's why always in the partner profile we put in a collect IDOCs. First it will fetch all the 10,000 10 lakhs records. So it generates an IDOCs 10 lakhs. So what I will do, I have a program to delete all the IDOCs. I will delete those IDOCs. Then again I will trigger a change pointers. That time it will fetch the proper records from that day, guys. So that's the push and pull mechanism use. Okay, so that's why SAP has given that push and pull mechanism, guys. Okay, there is a lot of business reasons behind each and every concept. Okay, see, it is fetching all the changes till now. What are the changes we did for the vendor master? It is fetching that. So how the change pointers will work is, so there is one beautiful concept called change document concept, guys. So how the change document concept will work is, so there is a change document concept. Okay, the change document will be stored in the SCDO transaction, guys. So for every object there is a change document. Okay, so SCDO is the transaction code. So when I go to the SCDO, so parallelly I am explaining this how the change document will work, because in real time it's very very important, guys. So actually I am a product owner. I created a material, the Samsung, with a price of from 8,000, my initial material price. Later, 1 year after, I changed this price to the 11,000. After 3 years, I changed this price to the 15,000. After 7 years, I have changed this price to the 20,000. Suppose if I would like to see, always in the database, you will see only latest record. But I would like to see the stats where this product cost is started. That means I need to get all my changed records of this document. So all these changed records will be stored in the database table called. So every object, every business application, there is a change document, and the changed document header table. So the header table is the CDHDR, guys. This is the change document header table and change document item table. Very very important table, these two are. I will explain this by showing the changes. Control S. So it will take the change document, and the change document data will be stored in the CDHDR, and whatever the data is changed, the changed data will be stored in the CDHDR and CDPOS tables. So let's take the same example. So maybe I go to the first I go to the this. So here you can see guys, change document object. You can see the change document object, and maybe now you can see the, for the vendor, the change document object is the KRED. Just now we have seen, right? So that's the KRED is a change document object for the vendor. And also there is a material MAT, enter. So see guys, material is the object, change document object for the material master. So like this we need to check it. So what is the change document object for the respective application? And next you need to go to the a database table called CDHDR. So go to the CDHDR database table and SE16N and CDHDR, enter. So change document object, maybe I take change document object as KRED. Okay, and also first execute. Let me execute first. See, this is my change document object, and here you can see guys, ID admin Y01. Oh, okay, not in the 810. Please go to the 800, guys. Sorry. See, still it is picking, guys. Lot of records it is picking. It is going to create lot of IDOCS now. So create the session. So SE16N and CDHDR and change the document KRED and execute. You see lot of changes. See, so 500 entries. But if I take out the entries, you see there are a lot of changes to the vendor master. If you see here, and also uh, today's date. What is the today's date? Maybe I check with the date, on which date the username and change document number and the date. Maybe I will take today's date. What is the today's date and execute, and see guys, there are some changes to see. IDOC2, I did some changes to the IDOC2, right? So what is the change? Maybe I can take this object value. I go to the CDPOS table SE16N and CDPOS. It gives all the change document object value. See, and execute. See guys, before the ORT01 city is old value is space, new value is Hyderabad. Postal code, the old value is space, the new value is 50010. And the what is this street? Before it is space, now it comes to Amirpet. So see, the old value and new value will be available. This RBDM IDOC will check this table. So what is the old value? What is the new value? Is this value is changed or not? So first it will check here. So okay, whether this field is eligible to trigger the IDOC. If it is pass, then it comes to the CDPOS. This field is, see, the POST LG, which is changed or not for this vendor. Yes, this vendor, before it is in a space, now it is in a value. Now it picks up this vendor, and this vendor, a IDOC will be created, guys. That's the concept behind the change pointers, the change document concept, SCDO, and the change document header table is the CDHDR, the change document item table is the CDPOS, and you need to tell to the system which fields you need to consider while creating the IDOCs. So SAP will look for these fields. So whenever these fields are changed, and it generates an IDOC, guys. So still it is uh, uh, because there are a lot of vendors. It will check every vendor, guys. That's the problem. So first time it will be a problem. Always we put in a background job for this. We don't execute like this. Put in a background job. It will be executed in the background. It will trigger the IDOCs. So no one will sit in front of the system. So that's the use of the background job scheduling. So for this, I run this program in the background. It will be executed in the background, and it will pick up the corresponding vendors, and it will send an IDOCs. Okay, are you clear? Are you sleeping? Are you? Huh? Huh? So that's an exchange pointers concept, and maybe it's taking a lot of time. So what we can do is we will schedule in a background program. We'll see the results in that tomorrow. Otherwise, I need to wait until that, and maybe I put in a background job of this program. See, BD21, guys. So cremas. So now I am scheduling the background job. Execute this program in the background. So put in a LP01 and OK, and you can put the scheduling in the background job, guys. So you can do in a periodically, you can set the values. That means, do you want to execute this program hourly? Do you want to execute this daily? Do you want to execute this in weekly basis? Do you want to execute this monthly? Do you want to execute in the minutes, other period? So minutes also you can execute, guys. That's on a periodic executing the program. Automatically it will execute, guys. So now, but I don't check it. I'm going to schedule this. Sorry. Yes. Immediately I am executing this save, and a background job was scheduled, guys. But where do you check the status of a background job? SM37, perfect. So this is the SM37. Now it is executing. The result we will see in the tomorrow's class. See, the program is executing. Oh, finished. 2 seconds. It is finished. I don't think. 11 master IDOCs created. 11 communication IDOCs are created. Okay. So it is triggered now, and go to the WE02 and execute. See, come here. And there are a lot of IDOCs before created, guys. That's the thing. And double click and data record and execute. And see, IDOC, EDG IDOC2, and which is there. And this will be posted into the target application. See, the changes Hyderabad, everything is available over here. And maybe the same is data is posted in the target system or not, we'll see. Why? Because this is a recent data in the IDOC. And I go to the, what is the, this is 810. 810 we have closed, right? So go to the 810 SAP, so ID admin. ID admin, and password is IDE. Yes. Okay. Okay, I will use the strict, guys. SM59. I don't go with that. See, from here also I can log in without anything. It is yeah, remote logon. It goes to here, and WE02 and execute. See, guys, there are a lot of IDOCs. Maybe I go to the last IDOC, and 51. The data record is, see, what is that? It's not yet received, it seems. So it is the IDOC one. This is. So maybe what I will do, guys. So this time, fresh record I am going to do. I will do the XK02 again. Sorry, XK02. What happened here? XK02. And again, I change the record. See, from Hyderabad, I change this to the Mumbai. Okay, I'm changing this city. City is eligible, right, for the change of record? Yeah, city is eligible. Maybe I can do this also. Okay, I will post this to name. Okay, save. I saved it. Changes have been made. Now, if I do RBDM IDOC, how many IDOCs will be created? Only one. Why? Because I changed only one vendor now. So recent changes only it will because previous ones are already executed. See, one master IDOC is created, one communication IDOC created. That's the beauty of the change pointers. So last executed time, it will check the inbuilt framework. It's already sent the IDOCS. But from that time, from that execution to this execution, only one vendor has been changed. So that's the beauty of this. And one vendor has been changed, guys. So go to the WE02 and execute. And last record and go to the data record. And this is has been changed from this and Mumbai. And maybe I go to the target system. 810 refresh. Yeah, this is the one. It seems. I hope IDOC 2. See, guys, Mumbai has been posted. So this is the change record. So and also if you change, suppose I am going to change some other field, guys. So XK02. So enter. So I don't change this eligible things. Maybe I will change the telephone one, telephone number or email address. Okay, IDOC underscore test.com. That means so this field is not eligible for the changed records, for the changed pointers, because email address I didn't maintain it. Now I am going to change this. Even this is also changed record. Then I trigger the RBDM IDOC. So I changed it. I go to the SE38 and RBDM IDOC execute and put the cremas and execute. See, zero master IDOCs, zero communication IDOCs, because whatever the fields eligible, that field changes, then only it triggers a change pointers, guys. So that's the concept of the change pointers. That's it, done. Tomorrow we are going to look it out the custom IDOC. We build in a custom IDOC from the scratch. Okay, these are the standard IDOCs, but if it is in a custom IDOC, what are the things you need to develop in terms of the IDOC? Then I will take it to the IDOC enhancements. Okay, so that's it for the today. Tomorrow we have a class at 10 o'clock, guys. Okay, so no excuses, no exceptions. Okay, interesting. Tomorrow custom IDOC setup, and even we have the class after the lunch as well. Okay, tomorrow I need to complete custom IDOC and IDOC enhancement. Custom IDOC takes a lot of time. I need to write in a code to create an IDOC. I need to write the code to read the data. Like there is a function module, right? IDOC underscore input underscore creator. That function module also you need to build in the inbound side to post the IDOC into the application. So coding is tomorrow. Coding part comes into the picture. So almost we need to have 4 to 5 hours. Okay, that covers almost most of the IDOC concepts. Later message control. Okay, maybe by Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. By Wednesday we will complete the IDOCs. Then from Thursday we start in a workflow concept, guys. Okay, so that's it for the day. I hope you enjoyed the class. Thank you all. Bye bye. See you tomorrow at 10 o'clock. Santosh, are you clear?
Hello. Yeah, clear, clear.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be having the class at 10 o'clock with a custom IDOC total. Okay. Okay. Bye bye. See you tomorrow.
Bye bye.